Hey guys, welcome back to our journey to the west. We're still in the Guangdong province in southern China. Last episode, we walked out of those industrial areas from Zhongshan city, and we talked to many locals along the way. It was pretty fun. In today's episode, we're gonna continue where we left off. We're gonna walk through a massive village. Village or town like this is very common in China. We will explore this village in details, which we will learn a lot about the local values and cultures. Grab a drink, be relaxed. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It looks like we made it to a little town here. I'm not sure you can notice my mic ran out of power. Soon my camera will run out of power too. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna look for a hotel around here. I'm not gonna be expecting a hotel, but definitely gonna be a small hostel here. Alright, I think I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoy this one. Bye bye. Oh wow, I just woke up. I slept till 11 a.m. this morning. I was super tired. The hotel is not too bad, but it looks pretty old. It's not many people today. Last night in the hotel, it was pretty quiet. I think the holiday season has passed. This is the place that I stayed last night. Bunch of restaurants here. There's a tiny mall over there. I actually have to walk back for like 15-20 minutes from last episode. By the end of last episode, turns out there's no hotel at the place where we ended the last episode. A little change of plans. We're actually not gonna go to the Zhongshan CBD anymore, because when I look at the map last night, it was kind of going off the directions to Canton, because Canton is where we're gonna be going from now onwards. So I don't wanna, spend a few hours, maybe half a day to walk to the CBD of Zhongshan and then back again to Canton. It's kind of different directions. And by the way, I don't think I'm gonna take much detour on our journey, because I think if I have to visit all the cities around me and all the interesting sightseeing locations around me, it will take a much more time for us to just leave China. I don't want to drag on too much, so we're just gonna walk the fastest directions that we can find. It looks like it's gonna rain today. In fact, it looks like it has already rained in the morning. We're not scared of the rain anymore. We got, the raincoat and everything that we can put on to protect us from the rain. But we haven't put it in test. So maybe today we'll try it. Look, this policeman tried to catch people who are riding the bike without a helmet. They do this kind of work in China. When you see a bunch of people ride e-bikes without a helmet, police do stop them, and I think they fine them. You're never gonna catch them all. It's just impossible. So they're just doing the best. I think one way they can do is to just find them with the recordings, right? But then again, it's pretty strange here in China right now, because people who ride these e-bikes, look, these e-bikes is everywhere. They just park everywhere and they ride it, you know, on the pedestrian sidewalk, on the street. It doesn't matter where, they will just ride it. That's because they don't need a license to ride it. That's what's crazy to me. You can just literally like be 15, 16, 14. Even sometimes I see like kids, like they look like they in a primary school, kids riding the e-bikes. You don't need license for it, which is crazy to me. Because, you know, it doesn't matter how good you are on riding e-bikes. If you don't understand the traffic rules, it's gonna be dangerous for you because you don't really know when you should go and when you should wait. So apparently that's how it is right now in China.这个怎么卖？这个是便宜一点是吗？对。啊，那我需要什么驾照、什么考什么的吗？不用驾照，就直接就可以骑了。啊，我可以看一下里面吗？The boss told me you have to wear a helmet for it, but I do see a lot of people not wearing a helmet on the road, so he said the big one's about above 2K and the smaller one is 1.6K. I guess it's different speed. It lasts you different distance, right? It's kind of pretty cheap. It's like a month salary here right now in China. See, there's a lot of people ride it every day to work. That is a really good substitute for cars. It helps everybody. You don't have too many cars on the road anymore, and also it's pretty cheap, right? But yeah, I do kind of think the people who ride it still need a kind of a license, at least some understanding of traffic rules. So they just, you know, not riding around aimlessly without even knowing the rules and cause dangers to everybody. The map is taking us into a small little town again. But it's a pretty modernized town. Has some shops here. I think I'm gonna have to eat something here. Otherwise, I might not get any more restaurants further down the town. 还有座吗？有。喂，我一个肠粉好吗？好，来个那个蛋肠粉好吗？好，可以。坐一下吧。This is a really traditional Canton breakfast here. People eat. I think it's made of from rice starch, and they steam it with bunch of foods inside. You got meat, you got eggs, vegetables. You can even put prawns inside. They got these machines here, steam the water, and you kind of put this on top of the tray, and within minutes it will be done. It's pretty delicious. I had it a lot when I was a kid. Wow, 它这蒸汽这样会不会很热啊？夏天？夏天是热的，那做这个温度挺高的啊。对对对。 哇，这个酱看起来很美味。
很香。
谢谢。They have a bunch of different sauce you can put on it. Chili, some salty, different kind of sauce. There's so many sauce here. Another type of chili and soy sauce. They make the sauce by themselves. Let's give it a try. It definitely tastes pretty soft. The sauce is not too salty. It has like a flavor of kind of like a pork. The texture tastes like, it tastes almost like noodles, right? But I think they're the same ingredients to make noodles. It has a little bit of sweetness in the sauce as well. It feels like you're eating a big piece of rice noodle. The fact is, this food is really quick. As you can see, 2 minutes is done. You can eat it right away. So it's perfect for breakfast when people, rushing to work. Or in my case, I was going to school, so I pretty much eat this every day back then. Because it's freshly made, I think it's pretty hard to eat it in the summertime, summer morning. But if you eat it into winter, it's steaming hot. Feels really good. I didn't put any chili on it. People usually, generally in southern China, especially in Canton province, they don't really eat spicy food in the morning. Spicy food is not really a thing for southern China. It's more of a tradition of northern China and central China. 老板，吃完了，多少钱？我的？很好吃啊，你的酱。我说你的酱很好吃。谢谢。It costs $5. 好的，谢谢，拜拜。谢谢，拜拜。祝你们生意兴隆。拜拜。Wow. It warms up your stomach in the morning. Really good. Look at this tiny alley here. Oh no. It's gonna fall down this wall. Look at this one here. 你好。
搞什么的？
录旅游，记录一下。哦，你是这里
开个小店啊。
生意好不好？
生意一般般。
一般般。你就是在这里长大的吗？
我不是，我来这里都是租的。
就住旁边。
住啊。
住啊。
住好远哦，在大林那边哦。
还挺远，那你每天开车来啊？
是啊。
你这样生意顾得住吗？
没事，到处都是摄像头。最好就是这样哈，现在到处都是有摄像头。
那像你这样一个月房租多少啊
？460。
460，啊，还不错。
然后水电费就要过千的哦。
哦，水电费又那么贵。
水电费，因为我们的冰箱有2个。
哦。
还有风扇，还要电灯，我点到晚上的12点关几个钟。
那你要是一个月能成本回来能赚也不错，挺好的。
没赚哦，还要另外去加一点附带油。
是吗？
是。
哎呦，那好吧，祝你生意兴隆。
好，
拜拜，身体健康，拜拜。
好，谢谢。
不客气。 pretty surprised she said she can't even make the cost back. Maybe she's not telling the truth. Many Chinese are pretty, not comfortable letting strangers, letting other people know that they make money. They always try to play it down. But I guess she can make some money, but not much. But I think at least she can cover the cost. Look at how close these two buildings are. You can literally shake hands with the people in the next building. Hey, look, there's another one here. Sometimes they refer to these buildings as shake hand buildings because how tight they are here in China. I think some areas in Japan, they have this kind of really tight buildings as well. Why is it happening so much in East Asia, huh? Look, I come across a shop here. It's empty, but look at the sign. It says adult beauty with some kind of drawing of a female figure. I wonder what they're selling before that. It's kind of strange here in China, especially in rural China. A lot of the time you would think they're very conservative, right? They are really shy. They avoid the topic of sex, but in the same time, you also get to see a lot of these adult shops here in China. Some kind of vending machine. Can I show it? Oh, okay, that's weird. Which is, kind of contradicting to the culture. So it's kind of interesting to see the culture is at a shift almost. Look, there's another one here, adult toy shop. I think this is a vending machine. Look, they have an image, a photo of what's inside. $5, you can get some kind of adult toys. When I was a kid in the 90s, adult toy shop is unheard of. You would never even think about toys for adults, for sexual pleasures. But right now, it seems pretty popular here in China, especially in the rural area, in a small town like this, where you can just come across one within minutes of your walk. And you don't even get to see much of this kind of business in the central, the city central. So it's really interesting. In the West, graffiti is about celebrity, it's about money, it's about culture. In China, graffiti is about promoting the Chinese propaganda. Now, propaganda, again, in China is not a bad thing. It's just a way of the government's goals and missions in the upcoming years. This one right here, it says to push forward the development of the village. That's why you have a bunch of, painting for village. This is quite a famous policy here in China. It has been published and pushed for many years to enrich the village, to lift up the living standard, the educational standard in the village. And I think we can see the result of it sometimes when we come across this village. They doesn't look like your typical, East Asia, old buildings anymore. There's still some of them left, but majority of them are these new massive houses in this little town and village. So I think the policy kind of works. We come from that little town over there, and we're gonna have to go that way. And today's walk is gonna be 4.5 hours. But of course, again, we usually take more than that because we walk around and explore these kind of interesting locations. Again, it feels like it's gonna rain, but it's just being really cloudy today. which is really nice for me to walk because there's no sun, right? It's not super hot. But if it starts to rain, it's gonna become another problem for us. But yeah, right now it's perfect. Cloudy, but no rain.